This is Nightly Business Report with Tyler Matheson and Sue Herrera.
Building a foundation, it's probably the biggest purchase you'll ever make, and a lot of Americans bought new homes last month, but there's more to the data than meets the eye.
The Fed would like to see price inflation pick up a bit. It didn't. What did was the sale of new homes last month. The Commerce Department reports newly built home sales soared nearly 8%, highest level since early 2008. Diana Olick reports there's a backstory to the bump on those new home sales.
Stocks of the nation's home builders soared on news of an unexpected jump in February sales. And while it was a welcome improvement, it needs a bit of perspective.
We're trending slightly higher. We're still 40%, 50% below 30-year averages.
February sales of newly built homes hit the highest pace in 7 years at 539,000 for the year. But 7 years ago, housing had just undergone an epic boom to bust. And now the industry is actually building fewer homes than it was 15 years ago. And that's with 11% more people living in the U.S. That is benefiting the bigger, well-capitalized public companies like Pointe Homes.
Our orders are up 59% through February, and it's really, what we're seeing is the consumer that wasn't engaged last year is engaged this year.
But the overall number for housing starts is still anemic, largely because smaller builders, who make up 60% of the market, are still facing big hurdles.
They are somewhat capital constrained, so that may have something to do with the overall starts and permit data.
The supply of existing homes for sale is also far lower today than it was in 2000, again with that population growth. So builders' sales are likely getting a boost simply because there are so few homes altogether on the market.
So while February sales were good for the builders, the nation simply needs more houses. With supply so tight going into the heart of the spring season, prices have nowhere to go but up, which will price ever more buyers out. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Diana Olick in Washington.